fantasy footballers.
There's my howl. How long is this one going to go?
Which one? The show?
Yeah.
You better get some snacks, everybody.
Welcome to the show after the show, the fantasy
Believable.
footballers. Our final Game of Thrones show after the show. So we'll be returning to your regularly scheduled nonsense after this episode.
It could turn into Westworld, though. That looks good.
I haven't watched it. Oh, it's not out.
No. It's
So clearly I have not watched
Tough
it.
to do. So
Have you guys read tomorrow's paper yet?
No. What was
Early
it?
Edition? I
I
saw that show. You don't
What?
remember that show?
No.
Early Edition.
Yeah, I remember that.
He gets tomorrow's newspaper today, and then he goes out and saves people from what's going to happen.
That show sounds awesome.
It was definitely one of those, like, every week's the same type of thing shows, but it was good.
Well, that's what Quantum Leap was, and Quantum Leap is
Quantum Leap.
The
GOAT.
Pretender, you
not
remember The Pretender?
Just that. Quantum Leap was fantastic.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's GOAT. It's incredible.
All right,
We're
All
off
right,
topic.
before we
Sorry.
get into the Game of Thrones finale, I do want to say a shout out to the Foot Clan on the show, to the show here. For all the votes that we received for the podcast awards, we took home both the awards we were nominated with, the People's Choice and the Sports and Recreation. So thank you very much. You've made Mike extremely happy, and you've
And
made
alive.
Jason and I normal happy. And no, we're all thrilled with the honor. It really
Look,
is.
I'm going to sum it up in the words of Jason Moore. Foot Clan and family, we all right.
Someday you'll know what that means. Oh my.
Oh,
Okay,
that's some good stuff.
let's get into the epic Game of Thrones finale, which was 75 minutes long.
Oof.
It was just, I think I said it at lunch today, and maybe this is the best way to say it. They've given me everything I want this entire season.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, you know what? You should be terrified.
Should I?
I
or
think
not? Because I might just
think
get what
so.
I want the rest of the way.
I think you're going to. I think
think
the
I'm going
HBO's
to.
taking it over, and they're just going to finish this thing out the way everyone wants it to finish out. Keep everybody happy.
Now,
That's
people
what
are
I think's
still
gonna-
dying. It's just not my favorite people.
Yeah, we need to make an 86 list of just like all the characters who died every year. Bring in a gigantic book of like all the names.
The Rule 86.
A lot of people died. A lot of people died this episode.
All right, so I don't even know where to begin. Perhaps because this episode was so long and covered so many of the different storylines, we should have written something down.
Let's begin in the beginning with Cersei, a.k.a. the devil.
She put it on a devil costume, too.
Oh, my goodness. You
She put
do
on the
not
morning black.
mess with Cersei.
And you do not have Cersei as a mom if you want to live.
No.
No, that's true. I immediately regretted my sleeper call for Queen Marjorie. I thought she had a chance to.
You did think she was going to win.
And even when she's coming in, the trial is going, and the way that she's looking around, I says to my wife, I'm like, what plot? What has Marjorie got going on here? And they red herringed me. I fell for the trap. I did not realize that it was Cersei who was setting the trap. You had the Mountain come into Tommen's room, and look, Game of Thrones does weird things to me.
You had a little scare
Because
there?
no, I did not have a scare. I had a bloodlust that I wanted the Mountain. I wanted the Mountain to take him out. So you
What's wrong with Tommen? He's just a little boy.
He turned on
on
Cersei.
his mom. He threw her under the bus. He said,
Honestly, when the Mountain went in the room, I thought to
But you
myself,
just called-
Cersei's going to like Cersei.
You just
loves,
called the mom the devil.
Yeah,
I did not.
No,
No.
I did not.
Cersei loves her children, but I thought we were gonna see like you turn on me, I turn on you.
Yeah.
But
She
no.
basically did, though. She killed him.
Yeah,
She killed her son roundabout.
Sure, I'm down with that.
And I will say this: having the entire what is the name of the main spiritual leader guy?
The Maester?
Yeah, no, the one that was holding the trial.
The Faith.
Of the Faith, the Seven.
The Sparrow. The
Yeah,
High Sparrow.
having the Sparrow and all of his minions incinerated in one fell swoop, and just in that storyline was fabulous.
Yeah, it's over.
And the
So
way it happened
why-
with the
Why did they have to take out the Maester? I didn't understand that part. Was that just Cersei didn't like him anymore? The actor from
well,
from
he
Indiana
represented
Jones.
the old rule. He represented all of the old way there that wasn't her way. Did you see the hand of the king was on the new maester?
Oh, I did not
The
notice
hand of the
that.
king was on the shoulder of the new maester when he put the crown on her forehead.
Oh,
on her
it's a nice
at
little
the
sneaky.
end. So
And here's what's cool about this. So she's now got the Iron Throne, but finally Cersei can die because there was that prophecy that said she would see all of her children die. And so I always knew Cersei's never going to die, at least not yet, because her children are still
and
alive.
her motherhood was the only redeeming quality to her. Her seemingly human love of her children
This is going
is
to be
gone. She's just going to be a cold ice.
queen on queen war here.
That's true. So transitioning then to the King of the North,
Yes.
Jon Snow.
The new king of the North. All hail.
Well, first you had the Red Woman get called out for killing
That was so
the
stupid.
young girl.
Yeah, I did actually.
Why didn't you call her out way before?
I didn't.
He just
I
found
didn't,
out.
I didn't
What do you mean he
like
just
that,
found out?
Because he
When
just found
when
the
he found
piece.
the thing.
He didn't know she had died?
No, well, he didn't know what had happened.
He
Obviously,
didn't? Oh, he was gone.
Yeah.
yeah.
What? Oh, no.
But what I thought was so stupid about this, I was saying to my wife, like, that makes no sense because I paused it and I at the point where it's like he asks her to, he asks Snow to kill her, and I go and I pause it, I go, what would you do? What, like, you're Jon Snow, do you kill her or do you need her? Because I'm thinking you know this war's coming up, you really need her, so you either use her or you kill her.
He did neither.
And he didn't. He's like, well,
I'm not
not going to kill you for the crime you deserve to die for. But so because of that, I'm not going to use any of your help. Be gone.
What would you have done?
I would have, to be honest, I would have used her help, and I would have said sorry.
I would have killed her.
You would have?
Yeah.
I think you're a better man than I.
I don't know if
That's
that makes me better.
No, that's you're a better man than I. You would
I
have
like
killed
the
her.
sentence. I would kill her. You're a better man than me.
Yeah.
I would have kept around.
If
I
that
didn't-
was the penalty for
I
it,
did
then
not
I would have done that.
I didn't understand the whole thing. Like you have to follow the rabbit the entire way. Of look, maybe she was wrong on Stannis because the Lord of Light is giving her all these images of this is what you got to do. But everything that she had done up to that point has led to now Jon Snow is the King of the North. I mean, you got to. It's all tied together. There's a butterfly effect that if you don't do this, then Jon Snow is dead. Like she had said, Jon Snow would still be dead. So I don't see how you jump off of the train at that point with all the weird magic stuff you've seen.
So how many dead kids do you need to jump off the train?
Look, I'm not saying it was the right thing to do.
What if she had stayed around and there's another dead kid to kill? And that's still the butterfly effect. That's the hard part of those questions. Because if there's one more, you got to do it. I think I would have taken her out. I think I know she brought me back, but
She brought you back from the dead.
So that you could kill her.
I'm just
because the Lord of Light wanted that.
I'm just saying there's clearly some magic that is working.
So I love the friendship between Tyrion and Daenerys, which I think is because they're such both good actresses that.
Just before we leave the North,
Oh
right.
yes.
you had Littlefinger
Really
really
so
try to
glad.
you had him try to make the play on essentially becoming the King of the North there.
How sad was he?
Oh.
How sad was he when I never remember the girl.
Sansa?
No, the she
Oh,
brought
the-
her men. the
Mormont.
six- yeah,
Oh,
Lady
Lady
Mormont.
who is just
The best.
fierce.
Yeah.
She is ferocious.
There was a tweet that came out that said, if you had given 3 dragons to Lady Mormont, this whole thing could be over by season 3.
That's the truth. But after she stands up for her proclamation that says Jon is the King of the North, they go over to Littlefinger who's just what? What? So that was a tremendous.
Littlefinger might be the most dangerous person in the entire game right now.
He could be.
He
Yeah.
frightens me more than anybody else.
He's got a pretty big army.
And Varys recruited Dorne,
Everybody.
and the Tyrells.
Everybody's on that team.
And Varys wants what's best for the realm, and he believes that Daenerys is best for the realm, which it seems like she is,
Man,
as long as she has the counterbalance of Tyrion.
she has such an army. She's got the Unsullied. She's got the Dothraki. She's got the Ironborn.
Yeah.
She's got the
Dorne, the whole
yeah,
country
Dorne.
of Dorne, the Targaryens.
And all of this.
Or not Targaryen.
She is the Targaryen, so sure.
Does she recognize the battle that's going to actually be waged?
No,
She
there's
doesn't
no
even
way
know
she
about
knows.
the White Walkers.
So
Yeah.
nothing about why she's going to get there. She's going to have a clear pathway to King's Landing, and the real battle is going to be life versus
She's
death.
gonna be the queen and like, Oh, mistakes were made. I do not want to be the queen.
I'm going to be happy that she is the queen because she's the only chance of stopping
Can you
the
stop?
White Walkers.
You
Yeah,
can't
fire.
stop a walker with fire. Can
What?
you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the scene where Jon Snow's up in the north and they ransack the village. I know there was him against one of the main walkers, and there's fire in there.
One of the main walkers was able to come through, but none of the others were.
Yes, that's correct.
Is that okay? I don't know
But
the
that-
rules.
The rules.
I don't know
yeah.
the
They're
zombie
complicated. I don't know them either. You had the zombie uncle, Benjen or whatever his name is, who's dead.
I have no
but
idea what's going on with
He's
him.
dead, but he's not evil. He's been like saved by the children, and so he's still good, but can't cross the walls magic.
And then
So that story was in there, and then you had the new Meister. Oh gosh, John's friend,
Sam.
Sam.
You had Sam turned into Belle from Beauty and the Beast as he went into the library.
yes, that's true. What else is there to talk about? You have obviously the beautiful setup at the end.
You have the you have the love future connection questions here with Daenerys in the sense that who's she gonna marry, right? Because immediately I went Jon Snow,
Yeah,
but there's
yeah.
a possible family problem.
And they finally,
confirmed that Jon Snow is the
Well, we
know the mother.
We know that Jon Snow is not Ned Stark's child.
Well, I mean, technically we don't know.
Oh, come on.
no, we know the
in this
father.
world-
We know the father.
Who's the father?
Rhaegar.
So is
It's
you
done
think that that's
deal.
official?
That's a done deal.
So it's all right.
Because Rhaegar kidnapped Lyanna, and they thought that he just brutally tortured her or whatever. But now you know that son was
So
Jon.
it is Rhaegar
Yeah.
Targaryen.
And if it's not, then the people in the comments will correct
then,
me
Yeah. So then he has.
viciously, no doubt.
So wouldn't he have claim to the
Yes,
throne?
he's got
yes.
more of a claim to the throne than anyone.
than Daenerys.
He's the immediate.
He's part Stark and he's part Targaryen. So he's the actual throne.
I think the imp is madly in love with
I
Daenerys.
do not think that.
Oh man, I saw.
I think he madly respects
he,
Daenerys.
sure he does. That's why he loves her so much.
Well, everybody loves Daenerys.
He-
We all
he
love Daenerys.
He wants to kiss her. It's really true. And then of course, we had the question off air last week of whether or not
Yes.
Arya had the face power of being able
Oh yeah.
to
Nice seeing Walter Frey go. This is what you get everything you want.
Oh,
Walter
yeah.
Frey's dead.
When Walter
Slowly.
Frey died, and that was like 45 minutes into the episode, that was a big death, and then it was like it kind of went to black, and I was like, no, I thought it was gonna be over, and then it kept so many more.
Look, the only
storylines.
thing that scene needed was Radiohead to come in and call Walter Frey a baby.
Yes.
Because they went full South Park.
Yes,
of
I made
Scott-
you eat your parents. na 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 na.
And
Ah.
why is it when I feel like this is just a reoccurring thing whenever you have the imagery of they ground up a body, there's always a finger.
You got to leave a finger to put right on
'Cause
top.
fingers can't be ground.
No, you got to put them right on top, so it's obvious. Otherwise, you don't know you're eating a body.
Yeah,
It's just a delicious
it could
pie.
just be delicious.
Just a delicious
Yeah.
body pie.
Look, don't knock until you try it. Okay.
We'll see you on Thursday, everybody. Subscribe.
Goodbye.
Leave all your comments.